Learning to read is such an exciting time for children. It truly opens up a whole new world for them. But what happens when learning to read is incredibly difficult? Stick around, that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hi, I'm Rebecca with the Parent Teacher Bridge, where you can find the ideas and resources you need to empower you to be your child's most influential teacher. And today I'm talking about why is learning to read so difficult? Well, perhaps you know by now, especially if you have more than one child, that some children just pick up on reading like that, and some children have a little bit more difficult time. So, what can you do to help them open up that brand new world of learning to read? Today, we're going to talk about some listening games. That's right, I said listening games, and that's the way you're going to present it to your child. Not having phonological awareness or phonemic awareness matters in early reading, and sometimes that is the very reason why reading is so difficult for a child. So these listening games are a form of a phonological awareness and phonemic awareness activity. And all that means is phonological awareness is awareness that words have syllables or that words have different chunks in them. And phonemic awareness is a little bit more detailed, and it talks about the actual sounds in the letter, the separate sounds in the word, the separate sounds in the word. And so you can play listening games to help build your child's awareness of these phonemes in words and these chunks in words. All right, are you ready? So I've got a 6-year-old with me. This is my daughter, and she's going to help demonstrate a listening game that you can do. Now, I have this download for free. I will leave a link in the description below. This is a phonological awareness skills screener where you can screen your child. And I'll show you a little picture of it here. All right, this is the Phonological Awareness Skills Screener. And as you can see, there are 10 sections: word discrimination, rhyme recognition, rhyme production, syllable blending, syllable segmentation. These two are like opposites of each other. Syllable deletion, phoneme recognition, phoneme blending, phoneme segmentation, and phoneme deletion. And you will go through each of these, but notice that they progressively get more difficult. Feel free to stay in one area if you need to and not move on. You don't want to torture your child in this. You're going to present it like a game. And if you get this download, I have a recording sheet where you can write everything down, and it tells you everything you need to say. But when you stop on a difficult level in this screener, that is just a clue for you to know what sorts of activities you can do with your child to help them along. You will just continue doing the same thing, just pick different words. Work on them for a few weeks and then come back to it and see if your child has gotten better before you move on to the rest of the screener. Okay, are you ready? So we are going to demonstrate for you this listening game. Okay, stay in the camera here. All right, I'm going to tell you 2 words, and I want you to tell me, are the same word or different? And we'll just do a few of these, for example. So this is the word discrimination category on the screener. Are you ready? Cry, my. Are they the same word or different?
Different.
Okay. Ball, boat. Are they the same word or different?
Different.
Ball, boat. Okay. Last pair. Fun, fan. Are they the same word or different?
Different.
Good job. Okay. Now we're going to get a little bit harder. Which one of these words rhymes with the other? Okay. We have the word mat. Which word rhymes with mat? Is it pat or miss?
Pat.
Good job. Which word rhymes with can? Is it dog or man?
Man.
Which word rhymes with sack? Is it hit or back? Which word rhymes with sack? Is it hit or back?
Back.
Yes. And so it's okay if you need to repeat one, if maybe their attention strayed for just a second or two. You can repeat one. And don't worry, I am leaving in the instructions some sample ones you can do before you try the real deal. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is you are going to give me a word that rhymes. I say a word, and you say a word that rhymes. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sail. What rhymes with sail?
Dale.
Dale. Cool. Dale, sail. What word rhymes with goat?
Boat.
Goat, boat. Yep, they rhyme. Which word rhymes with slick?
Mitt.
Which word rhymes with slick?
Lit.
Okay, so this would be an area where I might try and probe a little bit more. Let's try something else. Okay. Which word rhymes with shed? Which word rhymes with shed?
Dead.
Yes, it does rhyme. I'm going to go back to this one. Listen very carefully. What word rhymes with slick?
Mick.
Yes. Okay. So if you notice, the first couple of times she said words that had a T at the end instead of a CK. So I know that that may be an area where, she's pretty good at it, but I may want to give a little bit more practice. Okay. Next one is syllable blending. Ready? I'm going to say a word and I'm going to cut it into syllables and I'm going to pause. After I do that, then you tell me what word it is. Ready? Nug. Get. Nug. Get. Now keep in mind, I have not done the example ones that I am including for you guys. So let's say that we call this one an example. Okay, this is an example. If I say nug and get, you say nugget. Do you see how to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this. Okay, pop, corn.
Popcorn.
Okay, sal, id.
Salad.
Okay, hoss, pit, ol.
Hospital.
Fing,
Finger.
Good job. So now you understand it, right?
Yeah.
That wasn't that bad. Okay, number 5 is syllable segmentation. Ready? I'm going to say the word, and then you do what I just did, where you split it apart like that. Okay, so if I said nugget, you would say nugget. Okay. Noodle.
Noodle.
Slowly.
Slowly.
This one's harder. Styrofoam.
Styrofoam.
Good job. Kneecap.
Kneecap.
Let's try a long one. Continent.
Continent.
Good job. All right. The next one is syllable deletion, where you leave part of the word off. So if I say the word makeup, can you repeat that? Makeup?
Makeup.
Now you're going to say it, but don't say up.
Make.
Good. Say halfway.
Halfway.
But don't say half.
Way.
Yes. Say bookstore.
Bookstore.
But don't say book.
Store.
Say quickly.
Quickly.
But don't say Lee.
Quick.
Good job. Your child is going to be splitting words apart when they read. So, like a word like quickly, it has a suffix ly, and this is something that really trips up struggling readers sometimes. So, when I'm reading with them, I teach them to look at the suffixes on words, cover them with their thumb, and then read the base word like quick by itself. It makes the word smaller and easier to tackle. If you like more tips like that, you need to check out my 5 quick tips to immediately help your struggling reader. I'll leave a link in the comment section below. Next, we have phoneme recognition. So I'm going to say a word, and I need you to listen to the beginning sound of the word, and you get to make up any other word as long as it starts with the same first letter.
Okay.
The first sound. Okay. So if I say, give me another word that starts like sock.
Smock.
It's got to start like sock, but it doesn't have to rhyme. It just has to start like sock. Let's use it as an example. Are you ready? We'll give an example. If I say sock, you could say stop, stick, snake, sad, because they all start with what letter?
S.
That's correct. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a word that starts like horse.
House.
Yes. Give me a word that starts like gate.
Got.
Yeah. Give me a word that starts like food. Give me a word that starts like food.
Fraud.
What's the word?
Fraud.
Fraud. Well, that is a word. I didn't expect you to know that word, but it really is a word. Okay, so did you notice how there was a little bit of hesitation, and I can make sure that she understands what the directions are? That is why I give you examples in this. And also, does it feel like a game? Like it's like a brain teaser game, right? Do you think your brothers would like playing this game?
Maybe because they're big.
Yeah, maybe because they're big. Okay, let's see. Oh, so did you notice how there was a little bit of confusion with how a word started the same versus a word rhyming? That's what I warned you about. And even though I know that she is a good reader, she could still stand to work on some of these listening games. Okay, so let's do phoneme blending. Okay, I'm going to split apart a word into little sounds, and you tell me what you think the word is, okay? B, a, g.
Bag.
Yes. S, I, k.
Sick.
Let's try a harder one. I, oo.
Milk. Wait, milk.
You started before I was done. Okay, so you can understand. Look, she didn't have to say any letters. She didn't have to write any letters. She didn't have to pick any letters. Okay, seriously. But can you see where that ties in when a child is physically moving letters or trying to pull letters from their mind to write down? Or when they see letters in a book and they're trying to tap out the sounds and make the word together? Yes, it matters. So this is something that can really help your child. Okay, let's try another one. This one, you do what I did. I'm going to tell you the word, and you have to split it into each sound. Be careful. Do not put sounds together that are different sounds. So if I say stick, you would say st, I, k.
Not st.
Yeah, not st, because that's two sounds. Do you hear that? St. That's two sounds. Okay, so beware. All right, here's the word. He.
E.
Yes. Past. Good job. I was trying to trick you with an ST blend. Okay. Ooh, do you want to go for the gold and go for a hard one?
Yeah.
This is a long one. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Pretend.
E T A N D.
Nice. Okay, the last area is phoneme deletion. This is kind of like what we did earlier when I said, say halfway, but don't say half. It's sort of like that. Only we're dealing with phonemes, okay? We're not dealing with syllables. All right, so if I say, say the word lad.
Lad.
Like a boy, a lad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, lad. But don't say ul.
Add.
Say pant.
Pant.
Don't say t.
Pan.
Yes, it's pan. Say hate. Say hate.
Hate.
But don't say t.
Hey.
Yes. Last one. Say bright.
Bright.
Now don't say b.
Right.
That's correct. You did an excellent job. Give me 5. Thank you for helping. Do you want to wave bye? So all of those things are some activities that you can do to help your child's phonemic awareness, to help your child's phonological awareness. Some things that teachers like to do is to pull in manipulative. So if you noticed, I moved my hand during some of those activities. Likewise, you can find like a little math block or something like that you can move, or even like just some pennies that you can move each time you're doing that. If your child needs a little bit of help, you can actually pick the amount of blocks they're going to need for a given word and let them do that. Did you notice how progressively the activities got a little bit more difficult? Okay, the main goal is not to get some perfect score here. The main goal is to get your child to learn. So if your child hits a little hiccup, give them a hint. Feel free to stop in the middle of this, and then whatever activity is difficult for them, don't push on. Stay in that activity and work on it for a few weeks or even a month, and then come back to it. This might be the missing piece that your child needs to improve the reading. Now, if your child is a struggling reader, be sure to check out my 5 quick tips to immediately help your struggling reader. You can find that in the description below. Also, I will leave a link to my link tree, and there are other helpful things that you can find there. Be sure to go to the Parent Teacher Bridge on Facebook and Instagram. My Facebook is available for you to read different reviews from parents or leave a review of something that you have liked that I've helped you with. Remember, I write to every email that you send me. So you can write me at Rebecca@theparentteacherbridge.com. Remember, parents, you are your child's most influential teacher. Don't forget, click like and subscribe and leave your comments in the comment section below.